Alrighty, hello there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. How are we all doing? Yay, Destiny! Woo! Let's go! Alright. Let's make sure that I promoted this everywhere. Looks like I did. Hello there, Jinx. How you doing today? Last time I left off not being able to complete a quest because I ran into some server instability. So hopefully I will be able to complete that today. I think that'll be the first thing on my list here. I just dropped the medicine I was going to take. That's great. Cool. Starting off with a banger here. Hold on. I don't want the kitties to get it. Speaking of the kitties, you can see it's kind of dark and rainy here today. There we go. I found it. Doing well, just browsing gaming deals. That's a swanky looking ship. Thank you so much. That's the ship you could get for way back in, I think it was Season of the Forge, for doing way too many Forge ignitions. Like, way too many. Way more than anybody should have been doing, to be quite honest. Okay. Oh yeah, the dawning's still going on. Right. Oh, these rewards, my gosh. Getting a bunch of gear. Upgrading my event pass. Getting some chrono logs. And a finisher. Ooh, what is that supposed to be? Oh, it's a trap. That makes a little bit more sense at the beginning. Okay, let's clear out all the flashing stuff. Get out of here. Might have had that on the account I lost. Oh, man. That's still such a bummer. As a fun season, I liked the forges. Yeah, I did too. I thought that forge stuff was pretty fun. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of this stuff. I don't even know what archetypes I'm even looking for. Probably not Grenadier, truthfully. Knowing my traditional playstyle. Those are just going in the vault. I'll sort them out later. We'll look at these, actually. Izanagi's such a fun sniper, especially for bosses. Yeah, I've always liked Izanagi's. One for all, impromptu ammunition, and overflow. So let me redeem hydrate. Sure. Ugh. Slurp. What do I have here? Closing time, subsistence, auto-loading, Vorpal weapon. I mean, that sounds like a pretty okay weapon that at least was good back when I was playing. Let's at least just infuse this. And then let's get this show on the road. What is still on here? Money. Money. Okay. So we're doing this quest. Okay, I got all the way to the bottom, or the bottom. Got all the way to the end of the mission last time, and I got a server hiccup, and got booted for a second, long enough for the game to despawn the enemies and the mechanics.
Guardian, I wish I was sending
looks
you
like
to
we'll
take
be starting from the
Virgin Raven
beginning.
apart piece by piece instead of locating an Imperium shuttle. He should feel every moment.
Shrimp
pain
asleep
he's
up there?
caused.
I think so.
But our next steps cannot be taken recklessly. I'm legitimizing this operation so the Vanguard can engage. But I've learned the hard way. The cost of overreaction.
Yeah.
Find his channel. I want to speak to him personally.
Personally. Yeah. I will, but I'm still flying in. There we go. Got stuck in the fire. Nice mission doing it solo. Gonna grab a fire team. Yeah, I don't... That mission seems a little intense, truthfully. I think I'm at the end of Final Shape. I'll finish that and Edge before I start this. Yeah, if you're able to go in order, I think that's the best way of doing it. Okay. Figured out the mechanics on this one last time. I think. Now let's see if I remember them. That's the important second part.
At last. Commander, you know all new lights, do you not? Of the ones I slaughtered, who are you closest to? There is nothing human of you left. Cease operations, or the Vanguard will annihilate the Imperium. No.
Also, was playing something different yesterday and realized this controller is starting to get drift on it, so that's gonna make this stuff fun. Jinx, how are you enjoying Final Shape so far? Curious to hear what you think as someone who's playing it for the first time. There you go, shielded guy. Hold on. Bwah, bwah. I do kind of like that noise they have going on, the like bullets ricocheting off the shields noise. There we go. Let's take out that fella. Alright, come on. It's a regular couple of waves of these guys. Good old space rhinos. I mean, combatants with light stuff. Still getting used to these orders here. I think so far, at least first impressions still seem like it's kind of a cool system. The rewards seem like they're okay, and they're at least much easier to kind of get and manage than bounties were. I think there's still something I kind of miss about bounties. Maybe it's the like downtime routine of getting a bunch of bounties and then clearing them and going back to somewhere and having a little bit of downtime, but that might not be too much of a concern now with the portal. Oh man, come on. You can't just bring back your shield. Joining Final shape a whole hell of a lot. The story is real great and impactful. Our events are creepy and beautiful. The enemies are real challenging. Gotta get another flying enemy that's just not a harpy variant. True.
Means being in constant pain. The pain is proof I am needed.
Final shape is really good.
I'm proud of the fate that was chosen for me. But the cost. Weapon. What's been taken from you? You can't remember, can you? The light erases the good with the bad.
Alright, Bale, come on.
You never know.
Keep it down.
The nine take from me.
Oh my god.
The traveler took from you.
One more thing.
At least my partnership with Six is temporary. Perhaps yours is too.
Is anything with the 9 temporary? Bale? Where is the... Oh, I just saw it. There it is. Need to do 11? Sheesh. Okay. Let's get it done then. I do understand why they don't have, tough guy. I do understand why they don't have matchmaking on for these missions, since they're kind of story-based stuff. I really wish for a speed perspective, you could at least optionally turn them on. Was Edge of Fate story good? I know it was soured by the Portal BS, but beyond that, was it enjoyable? I haven't finished it yet, but I think a lot of it was fine. Like it's a pretty standard Destiny like expansion story. I actually don't think a lot of the Portal is what soured Edge of Fate. I think the Portal probably soured a lot of post Edge of Fate stuff and maybe campaign stuff. But I think a lot of okay, why are we I think a lot of the movement stuff that they were doing I think really soured a lot of people on it. Like the Metroid Ball was pretty annoying, and a lot of the other stuff kind of felt like it didn't necessarily make a ton of difference for the rest of the stuff. So like it was fine, but I think story was largely seen as good, but I think a lot of the systems around it, people understandably kind of chafed at. Let's use my super here. Definitely don't use that enough. Tough guy. Let's at least break this other one while I'm here. That might be closer. Thank you. Okay, one more. Just this one. So I know that I think I got about halfway through the story, if I remember correctly, and I think by that point I was kind of ready for it to be done, just largely because I was like really tired of doing the environmental stuff. where am I supposed to go? Over here.
That cargo has the shuttle logs you came for. Keep it safe.
Enough of the old man whispering.
Like I think I was enjoying a lot of the environmental stuff too, like the non-movement stuff.
The life force of an all-powerful
I was enjoying a bunch of that, and I think that was even more bummer.
You've done it so many times. Does it lose its luster after
Because like I couldn't. I wanted to do all the side quest stuff, but
it transmutes
because some of that was interesting from a storyline perspective, but I was just kind of tired of it.
and each light bearer's death is an offering to something
I
greater.
do remember you talking about the morph ball with some annoyance on TVGP. Yeah, like it's a cool idea. It's just
Who do you tithe to?
so much of it being under. Shut up, Bale.
Six of the nine.
So much of being under a time pressure, I think, was especially annoying.
This is what Six learned from the King's Echo, drifting among his rings. With enough strength, Six can carve a doorway and be liberated at last.
Okay. One down. Get these guys out of the way. Okay, there we go. Alright, all the way back here to get number 2. Oh my god. So like a lot of it was fine, but like I remember the Metroid Ball especially was like, alright, I need to, find the place I need to go, and then, hit the button to turn into the ball, and then, like, manage my way through the puzzle to get through it. But then if you didn't move fast enough, you would, like, get pulled out of the ball in a hallway, and you would die immediately. It's like, well, I was 2 steps away from where I was supposed to be, and I have to do the whole thing back over again. Or like the worst part was fighting a boss while you had to do the ball stuff, because you had to like use the ball to get close to the boss to shock it or something, or like shock 3 things in the environment while you're going through. It was just kind of a rough time. Okay, did I get all... Is that the only inspector? No. Chief Inspector and a regular one. Okay. The muscle, perfect. Take another one, absolutely. Okay, where's the last cargo? Over here somewhere, probably. Way back here? Jeez, alright. Let's take it. Let's get some health on here. I keep forgetting you can't, you don't have, regen in here. So I still do need to finish Final Shape. Sorry, Edge of Fate. And see what the end of that looks like, but I just haven't wanted to go do that yet. Alright, there we go.
Bale is practicing sword logic in service to one of the outer orbits. This complicates our mission to bind the Nine. I need to speak to Ikora and the emissary. Good work here, Guardian. Our situation is dire, but this information gets us closer to stopping Bale.
Really frustrated that last time I did this, I was literally right at the end. It does sound rough. If I want to get to Renegades, I guess I'll power through it. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, it's not super long. I think you can especially with kind of the power that the game kind of gives you right off the bat, I think you'll be more than fine playing on normal difficulty and just kind of motoring right through it. It's not really that bad. It's just sort of... There were a lot of annoyances all over the place. And I think they all kind of added up to be a little bit frustrating. But they might... yeah, there might have been improvements over the past couple of months. I haven't paid attention too closely. Alright, so I need to load cargo on the thing. I think I missed the majority of the last Destiny stream. How are you feeling about Renegades story mission thus far? Story seems okay. It's a little more than Star Wars inspired. I think it's leaning more heavily on Star Wars than I was expecting. And I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but this might be a little bit more than I was looking for. So that's been kind of a bummer. Like, it's not really bad. I just wish there was a little bit more Destiny in it than there is Star Wars. Story so far seems fairly solid. I like a drifter focused thing overall, so that's been kind of fun. But yeah, it seems fine. I think my only complaint with it so far is I feel like I've had to do too many of these missions solo so far, and that has been a little bit frustrating. I feel like I'm like doing maybe one too many of these missions here, but we'll see how I feel once I keep playing it. Normal has not brain says I must do legendary. I am not entirely sure I would. Normally I'd say like, yeah man, do legendary, no big deal. I have heard that the legendary campaign for Edge of Fate is pretty nasty. And that might have changed, so you might want to look it up, but I've heard that it was fairly spicy. Okay, let's exfil and not jump off the edge. Whee! Oh, pew 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 pew. Hey there, Six is Dead. How you doing today? Alright, did I finish that mission? Yes. Thank goodness. Finally. Job success. So I think I got a weapon loot box in there. Lockbox.
The people of the last city are governed by immortals we did not elect and who do not step down.
Oh, a hand cannon?
You may paint yourselves as saviors, but the truth of your autocracy is shame.
Cooling baubles.
After all,
Element to pick up on orb of power reduces slightly more heat.
not anymore.
That seems like that might be okay.
You have given everything. What's left for you to prove?
More? Oh my.
Only justice for the Guardians, and ghosts you have slain.
Okay. It seems like there's some fairly cool weapons in here. That's been pretty impressive so far. Oh, I got a message here. Nope. Beginning of Final Shape was definitely rough. Getting used to the new prismatic stuff. The super tough envoy enemies, or whatever they're called, the witnesses, special ones. Yeah, those guys are. Those ones are really tough. Especially the end of the special. Oh, I gotta go see. Oh, I can just decrypt it. Okay. What does that look like? The end of the microcosm quest was real rough. Tear, triple tap, built to last, rewind rounds. Alright, I mean, that seems alright. Lock another one of those. Pardon me, my gosh. Okay, get one of those. Oh, a reroll chip, right. I need to get to 9 for the emblem. Let's see if I can do that. Alright, who do I need to talk to now? Zephyrus Cantina. Let's go. So I think once I finish Renegades, I'll probably go back to finishing Edge of Fate. I think that I'll probably just focus on story stuff at the beginning. My initial thing was trying to go through all the side quests while I was doing the campaign, because everyone was saying the story makes a lot more sense that way, like knocking them all out as they come up, and then once you're done with those, doing the next big story missions. And I could still potentially do that, because there are a lot of good drifter focused ones. I don't know if I care too much about the emissary stuff in Edge of Fate. Like, I like him just fine, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I gotta talk to somebody way back here. Straight back, it looks like. Whee! Oh yeah, the cool Vex. Right. This cool guy that keeps threatening me. Hey, bud. Trackers have profited us. The drifters certain the shuttle you seek is on Europa. I've informed your Praxic enforcement entity. Return in a functional state so we may profit again. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, where is she? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Hold on, let me sidle. Hi there.
I just gave the worst advice of my life. Told Drifter to do what he does best. Con Vale, the Nine, and the Imperium. I hope the city doesn't end up paying for it.
Oh, it'll be
The
fine.
Drifter just sent us intel on a hidden Imperium base on Europa, made to look decommissioned. It's directly connected to their supply line.
Hey, I'm here. Have to get back undercover soon, but I'm staying, so I can figure out what Six is doing with Bale, and how to undermine Nightfall when you get here.
You look ready for some action. Good. That makes one of us. The plan is to hit and fade, assault the firebase, and steal a shuttle in the chaos. Drifter insists we'll need it. Assuming
Well,
I
of
haven't
course.
doomed us by advising Drifter to destroy the Imperium by being himself. Unleashing a Drifter racket on terrorists with a light-eating superweapon. Good hunting, Guardian.
Okay, bye. The empty glass in the bar behind on her. She pushes away as you approach, but her hands are steady. Once I'd love to find that bastard and wring his neck, we can't. Not one that falls in the sky, blah 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 blah. Let's go do it. Definitely need to get a better PC. My laptop, which ran D2 great when it first came to PC, now struggles to maintain 60. Everything as low as I can get it. Yeah, that makes sense with all the like lighting engine stuff they did. It's probably a pretty bad time to buy a PC though. With thanks to Gen AI's increase of RAM prices across the board, you still might be able to get a good price with for the longest time I was the guy that was like, I'm going to
Must
build my own
destroy that
machine.
weapon before Bane
I'm
can
going
fire
to
'em.
source all my parts. I'm going to
The
get
first
exactly
step
what
is
I need,
stealing
etc.,
Bane's
etc.
shuttle here on your
This PC that I'm
According to Drifter,
using
the
right now
shuttle
to
is
stream,
refueling at
I'm
base
playing
right
Destiny
now.
2 on a PS5.
It's the perfect time
Um,
to strike.
But
I can only hope that we are
this
not
PC I
going
bought
right
from
into the prophecy.
CyberPower PC.
What
It's
prophecy?
not an ad. If you guys
Sounds like
you guys
I'm
want to
just in
sponsor me,
time.
I'll definitely
The last
shout you out here.
Inferno. Thank you
Um,
for the
I've been really happy
tips.
with it
Are you?
as a pre-built.
Europa is within 5's
Like
gravity.
when I
They
was sourcing
really
it
do
a
not
couple of years
want
ago, that's
speed
when the like
constrained.
3000
Look after yourself out there.
series cards from Nvidia were starting to get really pricey. And I was like, well, why wouldn't I just get a pre-built one? They have the cards, and I can just get them, and I can get them for less than the price I would spend to build it myself. So like, why wouldn't I just do that? And I was a little bit hesitant, but like I'm really happy with the pre-built I have. Six is Dead says I just got a pre-built from Micro Center. Nice. Like that's the great part. Like a bunch of different we have a Costco membership. You can buy pre-built PCs from Costco. Like you can get them from pretty much anywhere, and you're gonna get like a really solid computer.
Need to deploy sensors in 3 spots to triangulate its
The
location.
reason I went with
Can't hide from us.
CyberPower was I liked the idea of
There's anti-air
getting
weapons
the
all around the base. You'll need to deal with them. Shoot down the shuttle
getting like a
as soon as
really
we take
solid
off.
warranty. I'm sure that's
Augmented with strength based
just
heavy
a
armor.
fine thing nowadays from pretty much
Weapons
anywhere.
won't do
But
any
at the time, it was sort of
Seen
like
that tech. Kaido's people were still
this
working
seems like
on
my
it.
best warranty option.
How? The underlying strand theory should still be the same. I devise a countermeasure.
So a 5070 system from Costco. Who's shooting me?
If you ever want to talk about what happened,
From Costco the other day for 1,500, parting out would cost you over
it helps to
2K.
share the burden.
Yeah, sounds about right for now. Am I supposed to go around? Let's find out. Maybe not. The only issue would be saving up for it and what kind of deals would be available and eventually do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope the Gen AI bubble bursts sooner than later, for a lot of reasons, but
We've got some
for this
Imperial
conversation,
You've got
largely for
us.
RAM prices.
They're pulling a Thresher back to defend the base.
I'm also really concerned about
That'll be one less
NVIDIA's
anti-air
recent
defense to worry
actions
about.
not providing RAM for reference boards for partners. That is really concerning. Though I guess it is AMD's kind of market to lose at the moment. What am I supposed to be doing here? NVIDIA's decreasing consumer GPU production next year to focus on Gen AI. Yeah, NVIDIA putting all their eggs in the basket here for Gen AI stuff, like all these other companies, is increasingly really concerning, because when the bubble bursts, this does not feel like a technology that will be around forever for a lot of reasons. Like, what position does that leave NVIDIA in? If, like, the vast majority of their business is in Gen AI and Gen AI dies, like, what are they going to do on the end of it? It's just,
Air-based controls are encrypted better than their communications.
it's really frustrating seeing all these companies
Quick work of it.
trading
It's sending back more Imperium
the
data.
promise
Looks like Nightfall
for,
Station's got some serious shielding.
like, immediate
That's a problem we'll have to solve.
immediate profits over anything else. And it's not even like, if you pivot to Gen AI, you are definitely going to get a ton of progress, a ton of profits literally right now.
When did they build
It's a
all
lot
this?
of like, well,
How?
nobody's paying for it,
Their equipment, the
and not only
research
is it
raw
like
materials,
boiling the ocean to making this plagiarism lying machine, but like no one's making money off of it. So I don't know.
I'm picking up enemy chatter. They're moving to intercept you.
Oh, hi, giant tank. Okay. Woo. The whole thing is just really frustrating. From like a plagiarism and a use standpoint, but also like an ecological standpoint and ethics standpoint. The whole thing is just bad from top to bottom. I've always been a blue-green kind of guy, I guess going for just be purple or maybe full red. Yeah, I've always been a blue-green guy myself. There's something about I know the Intel chips aren't, the Intel CPUs aren't the best, but I have always had a real soft spot for them. And especially with like the kind of podcast stuff and like recording stuff that I've had for the longest time. That has really been a focal point of like, you know, we have optimized our software to run best with this stuff. Grits, hey, you can't be up there, man. Okay. It will just fall apart, and you will get turned butt over tea kettle here, man. But I know that AMD over the last at least decade has done a really great job on making their CPUs cooler and more energy efficient and much more powerful. Because, you know, back in the day, it was really like, oh, okay, yeah, you could get an AMD processor, sure. I mean, if you want to not have any frame rates in your games, like, sure, that sounds good. But they turned it around in a real serious way at some point. And it suddenly, at some point, it turned into, oh yeah, you can go with you know, Intel if you want to fry your whole machine and have the world's largest heatsink and cooler for your CPU. Like, okay, it was wild seeing that change take place. Gris, did you kick your brother out of his cave?
Looks like the Imperium's called in reinforcements. If you try to take off now, they'll swat you out of the sky. Eris, the countermeasures will be ready shortly.
Countermeasure.
Thanks, little buddy.
Selling it short. They're beautiful, Guardian. You're gonna love them.
Thanks, Lodi. I think it's gonna start raining here fairly soon, so the cats are running around all honkers bonkers. What do we have coming out here? Obtain strand modified launcher. Okay. I do like the sound of that.
Is that a modded cannon from Kepler?
Pew.
Putting drifters' souvenirs to good use.
Oh, wow. While aiming from hip, charge the launcher and release a spola capable of aiming down sights, charge and release to fire. Wow, okay. Okay, this is kind of fun. Doesn't have a ton of ammo though, which is a bit of a bummer. I see. I'll need to use them for the walkers. Got it. Let's clear out some of this riffraff first. Alright, do we have... Oh, there's one coming over here. Let's see what the difference are for content creation. I'm trying to get back to freelance video editing, so I'm curious what kind of performances there'd be since NVIDIA has always been really good for it. Yeah, true. It would be interesting to see, you know, kind of nowadays what the realistic difference is for those if you're running, you know, video editing suites. I'm sure if you look at like a Premiere, it's probably
You do impressive work, Miss Morn.
it's probably still NVIDIA, like CUDA enhanced, but you know, when you start looking outside of the general scam that is Adobe tools, I'm sure you find stuff that's more supportive of additional chipsets. Premiere, yeah. DaVinci Man myself. I should start messing with DaVinci, some of these other tools. I use Premiere just because I have the Adobe Suite, because I'm one of the people that is like a ride or die Audition fan, but they keep increasing the prices and not improving anything. So, and the only quote-unquote improvements that they've had have been putting AI into stuff that I don't want and I don't need. Gen AI, to be specific. So, like, I'm not entirely sure why I should stay with them. I've been meaning to try out Reaper and Hindenburg for podcast recording and editing. I've heard both of those are good, but I've never tried them out. Stop. Do I have another? Oh, maybe I gotta go back here for these. Blackmagic is pretty good learning resources for Resolve. It's a good switch it makes. Okay. Man, I used to have a Blackmagic capture card way back in the day. That thing was a workhorse. I think that was before Elgato really started to try to capture the market. I am actually using an Elgato for capture card for this, and I like their capture cards quite a bit. I know it's like, I know some people see their stuff as kind of like the basic option, but their stuff is really easy to use, and especially for content creation, it just works. Like the vast majority of the time, you just plug your console into it and the thing just works. And that's really what I needed to do. Pew. Where are we going? Over here. There's a Pike's dodge ability. Ah, I see. If I get back into filmmaking, I'd love to get a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema. I've actually never seen those. What's the 411 on those? Showing my age here. Well, this is totally... Oh no, I can't get out of there. No, stop. It's really frustrating. Wow, this is totally not hot, then those totally aren't chicken walkers. Exactly. So you got it.
More behemoths coming your way. You won't have much cover out there. Stay mobile.
Okay, at least it left me here. How far can that shoot? Not very. Can I dodge again? There we go. Just hit the thing, please. Thank you. Dipping, diving, dodging, ducking. Getting shot in the face by these walkers. It's got it all. I appreciate that the bolas these things shoot out have some tracking towards the enemy. Otherwise, that would be fairly frustrating. Did I hit either one of them? Yeah, I did. Aim for the eyes. Oh my god, there's 2 more of them? Okay. Bola, go. Okay. Let me try that again. Bola, go. Okay. One more. Oh, managed to get it. Used to simp real hard for Red, but they were bought by Nikon. I have an unreasonable dislike for them. I feel like everybody needs to have their own company that they're like, you know what? I just don't like them. I don't know what it is about them. I don't like them. And realize that your dislike for them may be unfounded or maybe unreasonable, but there's just like... There's just something about them you don't really like. I respect that. I'm trying to think of what company that is for me. I'm more than sure that I have one. And I probably have talked about them in the past. There's nothing coming to mind.
With all their anti-air defenses taken care of, you can fly the shuttle right out. I've got another bit of helpful news.
Woo!
I had
Oh,
my people look closer
squirrely.
to home, and they finally got a lead. Bale's got half a dozen false identities in the city. He's been getting supplies from the Tex Mechanica foundry. I think it's time the Vanguard had a nice sit-down chat with him.
Who? Tex Mechanica? Weird, man. Hi, buddy.
What is this prophecy you're all so scared of? If I deserve to be part of this crew, I deserve to know why this is all happening.
Oh my god,
So
tell
I can
Ido.
help you.
Yeah, for real.
Information is classified at the highest levels
my God.
to protect everyone.
I know it must be important, but every night I remember that horrible red light and the silence after. When I ask why this is happening, what's everyone so scared of? It's that same silence. I'm sick of it.
The 9 of Earth, 3, is dead. It gave us a prophecy. A death ensures extinction. To survive, you must bind the 9.
Erismorn, you are not the arbiter of what is and isn't safe. Just because you can
Shut
handle
up,
this
Lodi.
information doesn't mean everyone can.
This isn't just any information. This is your future. The Vanguard have no right to hide this.
Are we gonna... Is this one of the things that we're working towards here? Is this kind of... mass distrust of the Vanguard? I mean, it's always been kind of bubbling under the surface for a while, but I would be interested to see if that's the thing that they're kind of building towards. Okay. Doing that guy. I'm going back to the cantina. That was an alright mission. I didn't really mind that one. I do appreciate, as much as I have been a little bit frustrated with the running of the multiplayer expansion / seasonal stuff solo. I do at least appreciate they're kind of alternating running the like the expansion seasonal stuff and then a story mission and switching back and forth between the two. So it's not just like what do you normally see in a season is maybe kind of have like one opening mission and then you're just doing the storyline stuff or the seasonal stuff after that. Did you just T-pose on us at a mission end? How dare you? A T-posing emote is one of my favorites because I love that my guardian, she like gets bored or she has an itchy nose at some point, so she breaks the T-pose and then like stands right back up to get back in. That's so good. I of course have I have that one. I have the Dave Samuels one, the classic. Also, he's the perfect shape. That's right. That's what the draft told me, at least. Where? Oh, right here. Right in front of my face. The Imperium shuttle safe in Tharsis hangar on a stealth scan. You need a call sign to get us into the Imperium supply line. The Imperium unit, the Totality Division, part law enforcement, part syndicate. Find Enforcer Rao. She's a Scion morph, and as for herself, might be able to help. Okay. Is she downstairs with everyone else? Wouldn't you know it? Hi, buds. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hello. What do these guys look like? Dang, fierce. Hello. Voice fills your mind, cutting out the dull roar of the Totality Division precinct around you. Reminder, Rao, to yours. I'd like to help you, Guardian. Bale and Loom are none the wiser. They are fools. No greater fool than me, perhaps. I should never have left our Empress, Guardian. I mistook her patience for weakness. This new Imperium is another aberrant attempt to reach Torabottle. It is ready for a shootout in Tharsis when I started practicing bearing down. Any trouble your crew makes for the Imperium means less time for Loom to breathe down our necks. Praxic told me you were looking for a hidden path to Venus. You were after Nightfall. I'll help you. Done business with those ghosts caught in the blast. They didn't deserve. I valued their business. I've sent you coordinates. A fallen crew have stolen an imp call sign using it to smuggle. They'll have a transmitter fob. Okay. Acquire the Cabal smuggling call sign from the Pikers on Venus. Okie dokie. Gonna hit triangle and gonna hit launch and see where it takes me. It's a bounty hunt. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, what
Bale
did I get?
said about being adrift. I felt that too.
Wellspring, demolitionist, adrenaline blast distributor. Dealing splash damage grants an improved bonus to grenade stat. That's a real grenade-focused gun, and that is not
Guardian,
for a guy like me.
The Nightfall attack. I felt it from Earth. It's like the fourth dimension reached out, grabbed the gas knob, and turned it off. The inners were furious.
You were hearing guardians and ghosts
Excuse me.
get snuffed out across Tharsis.
I'm sorry. I hear you're off to steal some sort of access codes from Elixni smugglers. Any way I could help?
I need to know the Nightfall Station's weakness. Six really messed Bale up good.
No kitties this time.
Crack if you push him.
Hello again, Venus. Whee! Star wipe. Hasn't started raining yet. Stolen NLS cruiser cargo bay. Yeah.
Hey, Dredgen. I hooked an emissary on the line. All three of us nine-touched, but they've got a special hold on Lodi. He's one of us.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
You can call me Lodi if you want. Look, you have no reason to trust me, but I had to reach out. I've been in your shoes, and so is Dredge and Hope. What the Nine put us through can be frightening, isolating.
I feel the same. I feel like
Ooh, something just booted me off.
You know, sometimes sometimes I'm not sure I am alive anymore. I don't always feel human.
Oh, Lodi. Can't wait my turn to get my teeth kicked in, thank you. Oh, for the RPG. Okay. I think we found out the other day that it I think it accused people, right? For the RPG? They trying for a Bale redemption arc? I don't know. I feel like that's a fairly standard to me when I think of Star Wars stuff. I think of the like last minute like return to humanity, or kind of like remembrance of oh, that's right, I got a Duncan in here. Like a return to sense that some of these characters have. So I wonder how much of it is that. It's just like I remembered who I used to be. I wasn't always like this. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like in Destiny, there's really only two ways that it can go when you run into a bad guy. Either you turn them into a weapon, like an exotic weapon, or you're going to get them on your team. Sort of like Yakuza game style. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Bale. Or I guess the other thing that can happen too is they just run away forever. And say like, I'll see you next time, Guardian, yeah, and then you just kind of never see them again. Those guys do not have as much health as I thought they would. Hey there, Federer. How you doing today? Oh my god, I still gotta do more of this. You the villains, I can't wait to get my hands on you. Exactly. I can't wait to turn you into a cool exotic gun that shoots something real weird. I mean, if Aldrin can be redeemed, I suppose anybody can. True. I have liked the extended redemption storyline that they have had him on for years and years and years. It wasn't just like, he's back in his Guardian, everybody loves him, yeah, woo, our friend Aldrin. It was basically like, I like that, like reading the lore book entries and stuff. It was like, yeah, everyone remember what you did, man. You gotta do some work to not be seen as a monster. So you should probably hide out for quite a while. Draw out intel officers. Where are they? There they are. So I think them doing a redemption story on a very long timeline, I think helped out a lot for Aldrin and Crow. Sephiroth on campaign? I don't know. I'll look after this mission. It is nice. It feels more authentic. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the only way you can do the like Aldrin to Crow storyline.
My liver, the flesh of my face, what I've lost, he replaces with metal.
You can't just do that over one season.
How do I focus on that through the pain? Right now, I'm on Venus 2 weeks ago and here, now, at the station.
I lose myself across time. The station makes sense, but what's on Venus?
The important places get stuck. I keep coming back. Here. They're connected.
Ooh, Invisiboys. Distinguished servitor. Oh my. Rarefied air. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, they rebuilt him. They have the technology. Exactly. Right? There we go. Can I just get like a little headshot? Okay, maybe not. Just as a treat. I really need to get a new controller. My gosh. That's a little bit past the maximum distance for this weapon, sadly. Bye. The other thing about this too is I like really don't know what build I'm looking to do. I haven't done any new builds, as I haven't played since you know, Edge of Fate launch, so I haven't really interacted with the new, I guess not new, but the most recent sort of armor system. So I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I kind of want to go for like a weapons and super build. I feel like those are the two things that I really like. Like weapon super class ability, because I like the more times I can toss down my my rift, the happier that I am. But I'm not sure if that's like a... If there's anyone in chat that knows what the kind of recommended builds are, like what are the kind of big builds nowadays for Destiny 2 overall? So I guess especially for Warlock, because I don't really play any other classes. I feel like I don't even have the finger on the pulse much anymore. Because like you watch Datto and you watch Fallout, and that's really a lot of like exotic reviews and a lot of like weapon reviews and stuff, which isn't criticism. That's just kind of how it goes right now. But like not a lot of, hey, here's a build you should run right now that I've seen.
I keep getting me mixed up with 6. Everything's blurred. They took me to Venus to flip a switch to turn on a shield generator. Is channeling the 9 painful for you?
Lodi, are you gonna answer him? It's very rude to ignore him. God's Outbreak sounds so good. It really does. This like bring noise it makes when just regular firing is one of my favorites. Fallen drones weaken. There we go. Okay, they have a little bit more health than I thought. Okay, we've got something here. I'm going to be capturing a point again. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, I think that one's captured, if I remember from last time. And also, it says the fallen target's shield weakens. It's probably a good sign. For my cause, I guess. Okay. Looks like I can damage the boss again. Let's power up the old machine gun here. It is still really weird. I have not gotten used to it at all. Seeing my damage numbers be so low. okay. Auto aim. Oh yeah, another fancy capture plate. Yeah, but they're like different this time. Yeah, you drop like 2K light. Yeah. I wasn't sure they were ever going to do the stat crunch. I'm pretty impressed they did. I thought our numbers would just keep growing and growing and growing. Because I feel like historically, players haven't necessarily liked stat crunches. But I think combining it with just one guy here. Combining it with an armor revamp at the same time was probably the right bet.
Depends on who it is. With 2, I tap into all the juicy secrets of soul. With 9, I feel powerful, prized, but I don't feel pain.
I don't understand.
I'm not hurt when the 9 possess me because I'm the emissary. I'm still whole. Bale, you aren't an emissary. You weren't made to be a vessel.
No. 6 chose me. I'm the weapon. What do you mean you don't? That's impossible. What do you mean you're fine?
I haven't lost what you've lost. There wasn't supposed to be a second weapon. 6 is using you, Bale. I'm sorry.
You can be sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean you're fine?
What's the other one? There we go. Where's... Whoop. There it is. And the last one's probably underneath me. Nope, right next to me. Listen, if you want those numbers to climb, just play Rising. It's in the high 60k before I stop. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely the, like... I got a new piece of gear, my light went up by 3,000 sort of game. I think Rising felt okay. I need a game... If I'm going to play like a gacha game, I need it to really grab me, and Rising didn't. I haven't played a gacha game that's grabbed me in a very long time. I think the last one I played was Epic 7 that I like got all the way into. I feel like I might have only gotten into Epic 7 like that because I got into it at the very beginning, before it got like really way out of hand. I'm sure if I download Epic 7 again, it's probably way out of hand right now. Bye-bye. I'm like a little bit bummed out that that mission is just go do the seasonal or expansion thing on Venus again. Like, that's kind of a bit of a bummer. And we got a ton of currency, though.
I cut the call. That kid's a monster, but he's still human. He'll turn to you for support now, Drifter. Ask open-ended
Debuff
questions.
bolt charge.
Target his connection with 6, and he'll remain distracted.
That was a masterclass. Never do that crap to me, kid. Hero, get those clearance codes you nabbed back here.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Let's do Arc.
And whatever powers the shield for the station is on Venus. I'll tell too.
Sniper rifle, outlaw, envious assassin, auto loading, no distractions. I don't really like snipers in general, so we're just gonna infuse that guy. Has a cool design. That did have a cool design. I will definitely give it that. I like to get to this screen before I exit out. I feel like there have been so many cases of not seeing cutscenes because you like left the game or the match too quick. What am I at? 32 of 45 for the expansion storyline. Hydrate and stretch. All right, let's stretch first. Everyone stretch along with me. Oh, God, that felt really good. What do we have here? Okay. Not spending $150 on Pokemon cards. Sorry. Okay, did I get anything else? Doesn't look like it. So what am I working on for this? Expert Conquest Activity. Complete activity with a trade-off modifier active. Oh, that's for 6. Okay, 5 is done. Okay, so that's not super bad. Oh, wait. I completed something. Earn credits. Sure, that makes sense. Gosh, that's really the only thing I've... Fully upgrade all abilities, Lost Frontier. Just most of those on the surface seem to be just go do the expansion stuff. / season. Whatever you want to call it. I'll just sidle up again. Yep. I'll meet you down there. Swing? Hello.
I'm a sword of the Praxic Order. I was trained to believe we only needed light. That to touch darkness was to fall to evil. I was wrong. You wield the darkness as easily as the light, in a form sanctioned by the heart of the Traveler itself. It hasn't corrupted you. I've been watching.
Yeah, it's because I'm like super cool.
Counter to Order dogma. They
just Mos Eisley with Elixir doors. Yep.
Too busy chasing old threats to spot the new. Who knows how many more Bales are out there getting ready to threaten the city.
I would really like to see
needs a new path.
them start exploring different architecture in general.
Maybe we can find it together.
I know that's like a
job to guide
very tall order, but
as they forge a weapon of their light. A blade burning with the Praxic fire. I'll stand mentor to you, if you're willing.
I really don't want to do that mission.
For yourself. A weapon equally of light and dark. Let's find out what the Praxics need to become. Will you walk the untrodden path with me, Guardian?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Whatever. I said we need to be ready for the upcoming battles. If it means breaking with fundamental tradition of the Praxic Order, then that's just what I'll do. She beckons you forward. Visit the Praxic Temple with honor. Wait, you don't want a lightsaber? I mean, sort of, but maybe not going through that whole mission. Although it seems like I am firing up that mission. It's fine. We'll see how it goes. I should turn my light down. It's too bright in here. Nope, that was the wrong way. There we go. Make me look a little less ghosty. What am I tracking here? Oh, Gambit stuff. Right. And Altars of Sorrow, which I still need to do like a bajillion. I think that's the last thing I need to do on the moon, other than doing a solo flawless run of whatever that dungeon is called that I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's the mission. That's fine.
The Praxic Order maintains vaults throughout the system to purify or lock away dangerous artifacts of darkness. Only Praxics who've earned a Cormorant seal are allowed entry. An undecorated rookie waltzing in? They'd say you're one of a kind. But it looks like an intruder's preceded us. We're here to claim your blade, and we've walked into a crime scene.
A crime scene.
I understood your methods, Allure. You are uprooting Praxic tradition. Tradition should change for the right reasons. Time for your first test, Guardian.
You got it, boss lady. God, I hate those things. Oop, gotta get a little closer to that one. Wow. The metric ton of ingredients. I wonder if I can bake that one cookie I need to bake at this point. For the whoever it is on the planet I forget the name of. The Edge of Fate planet. I'll have to go look here in a minute. I see a glowing thing. Let's go grab it. Imperium door codes. Okay, let's look at quest I had was Dark Matter Drizzler for the Dean of the Ionians. Okay, Dark Matter Drizzler. Because I think I needed Fallen whatevers. Nope, not Peanut Butter Paw Prints. Dark Matter Drizzlers. And let's just make the paw prints too so I can masterwork the thing. Ding! That was pretty great. Yeah, let's masterwork the oven. Now we can make stuff more easily. Archie loves these dog-safe cookies even though he can't really eat them. Deliver them to him in the tower annex. Give this physics-defying delicacy to Dean of the Ionians in the Calderon Kepler or in solo ops. Okay. We'll do that later. I think the most elaborate door opening I've seen this side of a raid. Oh, this stuff looks familiar. Hold on. Of course, the Taken. How could we go anywhere without them? I don't remember what is anti-barrier this season. Doesn't look like I have anything on me that does it. My favorite is when it's pulse rifles, because I can just use this to punch right through whatever shields I need to. Ooh, I don't like that guy. Take imbalanced octant. Out of balance?
That's the end of the security log. Everything after this is glitched out. Bale met 6 here. The Order's habits of secrecy enabled this. Our belief in our own judgment. There'd be no Tharsis Ghost massacre without this vault.
We would be on Earth helping the Vanguard without this vault, Mahal. Morn.
All right. We can still arm the Guardian with a Praxic blade, forged in Bale's shadow. A weapon for a weapon.
I'm surprised they don't use champions more often in regular missions. It's because the community really hates them. They are honestly, people just don't like to or don't understand that they need to equip anti-champion stuff, and they're just shooting at an immune boss and saying, "Why is this not working?" I don't know, man. Aha. I was going the wrong way. Am I going this way? Nope, I'm going this way. Where the lights are.
Weapon. Praxic. Which? I know no one in the system cares what happens to me. Least of all you.
Dang, okay.
But I spoke with your emissary and I need to know. Tell me if I'm not meant to be a weapon.
The Guardian can confirm it. Our records state from the Council witnessed on Kepler that they voted for the weapon. And it's the Guardian. I hope Six hasn't killed your ghost already. Because Six used you. And he doesn't plan on leaving until you're dead.
You're wrong. This is temporary. We made a deal. Six will honor it. He has to.
I mean, I don't
You wretched
think Sis is going to do
soul,
anything.
Realizing you're not in control. The Nine abide nothing but their own rules.
The old classic taking boopers. Hey there, Intrepid. How you doing? Am I going over there? Probably not. If I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Message received. One of these pathways the way back? Does not appear to be. Forgotten how the Champions Barriers work, so when I started playing again earlier this year, I got into a Guardian raid and was doing absolutely nothing to them. Yeah, I was kind of surprised and impressed that they were adding... Nope, that's fair. That they were added champions to old raids. I thought that was fun. Okay, hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying this expansion well enough. I mean, it's not like my top 10 of all time or anything, but I'm having a good time, I think. I jump on top of these. Nope. Warlock jump. Bleh. Point of order champions have always been in Garden. Oh, really? Okay. I don't remember that. That's shows how many times I've done Garden. Okay. I can't sneak by there. I feel like I have to make it on top of this large rock here. And fall off because I'm a warlock. I did like Arden when we did it. We had trouble. My raid team and I had a lot of trouble with the final boss. Oh my god. Many hours I spent in the raid trying to teach people. It's a hard one to teach. Especially because people hate doing Gambit. And that's like half of that raid. But me, a Gambit enjoyer, was like, oh, heck yeah. Let's do a raid with some Gambit in it, sure. Can I? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Nope, because I fell through the... Some people can't get the final boss's mechanics through their heads. Yeah, and I think so many people have the... like a bad impression of the raid before they go into it. A lot of people are saying like, oh, it's so buggy. It's full of bugs. The tether mechanics don't work. It's like, no, they do. You just have to like... you just have to like pay attention to where the boss is and where you are. Like it can be buggy, but like you do also need to pay attention. All right, how do I get up there? But I did like that raid quite a bit. Don't get me started on the Divinity Quest. 6 adults can't make a line, evidently. I mean, you're asking a lot, apparently. I'm assuming I need to keep going up here. Is there another way I'm supposed to go back here? There's some lights here. My kid is talking to her friend on the phone now, and playing Minecraft together. So if you can hear children yelling in the background, I apologize in advance. As you watch me flail my way through this mission. Oh, I see. You're going back. Okay, I get it. Thank you, helpful direction diamond. Can I just reach there? Yep. I don't want to talk about it. I got Destinied again. Did it to me again. Rising had an interesting take on the champions. Instead of buffing certain weapons through your relic, your shields are vulnerable to certain weapon types. Oops. Nope. Come on, man. Oh, this one right here. Okay. Which work better for that game since weapon types are limited to certain characters. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sex's fire inside me, filling my lungs with smoke, white-hot pressure behind my eyes. Burning and pressing down until there's nothing left under my skin but charcoal.
Yeah, I hear you, bud. Can I also get like a...
But I don't die.
Oh, I just fell down.
For something else. Forever. Is that all I am to
Secret walls.
Why do you get to walk away from this weapon? Why you and not me?
Oh my god, Bale. Okay, I get it, man. It's 2025. We're all fighting for our lives here. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to? Is there another symbol like that somewhere around here that I'm supposed to use instead? Ooh. Okay, I've got one symbol there. Bale's a middle school edgelord. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it does feel very Star Wars from Bale's perspective. Okay, and we're back here. Is there another... So I hate doing these missions live. I always get lost. Another one in here somewhere? No. See if I'm missing something. That is a cool, more tragic than Kylo, though, that's for sure. True. I'm definitely not a Kylo stan in general. I thought I saw something above me. Nope. Anyone in chat that's done this already could give me a little bit of a hint here on what I'm looking for. Ooh, that's good. It's pointing me over that way. Am I just like in the wrong room overall? And see if there's anything out here other than the wall that's gonna... Oh yeah, this is the same place I was before. Whoop, please don't kill me. Okay. My boots are so slippery. It doesn't seem like I can get over there. Or if I should be able to get over there. Anything on the other side over here, maybe? No. Very clearly not. Okay, this is the thing that's going to boop me. It's only that thing. Reminds me of blind running the whisper jumping puzzle. That was very confusing at first. Yeah, I'm very much like in that mode of like, okay, what am I clearly missing here that should be showing me the correct path? Let me pull up the Fallout video here real quick.
This is my very cute outfit that I found. I put it.
Watching a video from a YouTuber called Charlie Barley last night with my kid playing Animal Crossing. Fire and Ice. Oh, well, someone's got the full guide here. Let me just fast forward here a little bit. Gotta remember, there's nothing, no shame in looking up a little bit of help when you need it. Okay, that's where I am. Going up the stairs. Oh my god, is there really just... I passed by like a pathway right here? There it is. Hey, don't push me. Thanks, Bungie. That feels like a very classic Bungie move of like, oh, you just didn't like look in the hidden shadow parts. Like, yeah, man, cool. Thanks. Assume we have to go up in this room now. Oh, way over here. Okay. Warlock jump. Yeah, Direction Diamond has sort of been messing me up this mission. Over here? Sure. Well, no. Oh, I can't even break those pots. Boo. Whoop. Go faster. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, you jerk. Let me out. Nope, that one's gonna fall too. Can I go back this way? Yes. Oh my gosh, okay. Yikes. Goodness. Am I gonna have to go up again, I'm assuming? Yep. Looks like it. Ah, this is a better way for my warlock legs. Do that one first. Go around here? Yeah. Oops, that's probably not the right way. Gently float down. There we go. I feel like I need to go over there. Okay, there we go. That's where I came from? Question mark? Oh, wait, is this the path up here? This red area? Aha. Whoop. No, why? Ugh, God. Bungie. Bungie, please. Okay, let's try that again. Jumping puzzles can be fun, but not always. Okay. It looks like I'm heading over that way. Oh, can I just walk? Take the safe walking path here? Let me head over that way. Let's try going down here. Leaping over here. Aha, I see. Floating gently. There we go. A guiding path emerges at the rear. Now, skedaddle, need to use my phone for work stuff. Have fun turning Bale into a weapon of indeterminate projectiles. Thank you. I hope you have a great day at work. Okay. Just keep following this path. Oh, stop. God, please. Let me heal. Thank you. Alright, I'm going over this way somewhere. I don't... No. I gotta find a different path, I think. Can I get up there? I can get over here. So stinking dark in here. It's always the problem with the Taken Realm, is it's always too dang dark in here. Alright. There was a phalanx up there, so I feel like I was probably supposed to take that path. Is this where I started? Ugh. Supposed to go up. Ah, okay. Waiting for all these taken boopers to boop. There we go. Oh my gosh, so much jumping in here. Okay. Use imbalanced octant. Yeah, that's the thing I picked up a while ago. Checkpoint reached. Path to the Ascendant Plane beckons. Okay. Leap. It's like a Mega Man boss gate. Boss door.
I know you look down on me, Praxik. I can feel it. Your superiority complex tastes like corroded lead. It's burned into my tongue.
You were not meant for this role. It is why you are suffering.
I will not be pitied. I chose 6. I let him
Okay.
be stronger, and it will be
I have seen
it has to
that
be
I
worth
need
it.
to balance these, if I remember correctly. Like 2 need to go in one of them and 2 need to go in the other. I didn't even think I was gonna get to this this mission in here. I thought this was post campaign stuff, so. Okay. Take an errant energy collide to create opposite energy. Okay. So I'm assuming if this doesn't work, then I must have to throw it into the black, the taken fields. I thought opposite energy meant like you're throwing it into the opposite color. And that does not appear to be the case. Okay. So let's try... Okay, I thought that guy was going to drop some. Okay, so let's try... Okay. Tilts heavily out of balance. Okay. Let's do 2 in each. Ah, okay. Got... Is light energy or dark? Light. I mean, those seem like they're done, I think. So I need to work on the darkness ones. Do you have darkness stuff? You don't have anything. Take an energy cleaved. Okay, so I probably need to kill one of these. Nope. Probably needed to kill one of those guys. Okay, I don't need more Baron Energy Cleave. Okay, so I probably need to kill a Taken guy then to spawn Darkness Energy to get the opposite. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do one in each one. Slightly out of balance, and then it's back in balance, probably. And then that's probably going to get out of balance. Hostiles are drawn to rising energy. Okay. So now I need to kill that Barrett guy so that I can kill a Taken guy. There we go. Okay. Making a little more sense. And just chuck it all the way over there. Yep. Hold on, guys. I'm doing a puzzle. Give me a sec. Okay, that one looks like it's done. Toss that one all the way over there. And it missed. Of course, the very last one is going to miss. Stop pushing me, please. 3, 2, 1. Balance achieved. A pyramid device beckons. Okay.
I know the price. I am recognized by a giant. My sacrifices make me strong. So, why am I in agony?
Ooh, balanced. Checkpoint reached.
Had a purpose, but it's just a consequence. And I have my answer. This is all there is.
Okay, use it there. Reorients the ascendant plane. Okay. Okay. Does that mean I need to put the opposite energy in the light and dark portals now? So light goes in dark, dark goes in light, etc. I guess I'll find out. At least I know I need to balance the portals. And I guess how to get the energy to spawn. Who's this guy? Hi, bud. Disciple of Harrow. Oh, you're a big fella. Okay, let's power up the killing tally a little bit here. Oh, okay. This will calls for troop support. Damage the boss again? Yep. Right? Alright guys, hold on. I'm trying to kill a big boss here. And teleport away. Calls in reinforcements. Oh, we're going to do the same thing over again then. Are they spawning in here? Seemed like they were. Once I start shooting, I'm sure they'll start spawning over there. Kind of surprised he wasn't in the in the shield there, but I'll take advantage of it, I guess. Okay, shrouds himself in darkness. Okay. Guys, come on. Oops, something's getting me. Heal up a little bit. Okay, let me take out this shield here. Barren energy cleaved. Okay. Opposite energy. Where's the boss? Oh, I wanted to throw it at him, not at the thing in the middle? Oh, okay. I'll bounce right off of it. That's fine. I only had 2 anyway. Jeez. Hold on. Invisiboy. Alright, I want to do darkness energy again, so I need to kill a Barrent guy first, it looks like. What am I shooting? Or am I interacting with it? Use balanced octet. Transposes the cleaved. Oh, okay. So it's gonna spawn cleaved guys again. Okay. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, you jerk. Oh, don't. I'm even gonna fall off. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, can I transpose the cleaved again? Gosh, guy. That guy. I'll get this guy in a better spot this time. Okay, I need to do that one, and then this one, and then the other ones fell off. Okay. Let's do this one again. Oh my gosh, don't kill. Okay. That thing's ripping me up. Where am I again? Oh, it's all the way over here. I'm gonna get torn up again. Okay, so we're killing Barrent one first. And going and killing the Taken one. It should still be over here. Somewhere? Where are you at, buddy? There you are. Okay, so I think that one first. And then that one. Jump first. And then that one. Balance achieved, a barrier is broken. Great. Give him the old laser. Okay, looks like clear out the room there. Whew. All right. Ooh, what do we have here?
Bale could never be a
Claim
Praxic.
Praxic Blade.
We forge our blades from our inmost light. They're
Thanks.
reflections of who we are. Know this, Guardian. You and your blade are a force for good, balanced between light and darkness. My colleagues will be happy you're a warlock, at least.
R1 to swing Praxic Blade. I should probably equip it, huh? Hold on. Oops. Casino. Deflect hostile projectiles. Oh, I can throw it at a distance too. Okay.
There's no way out for you either. It can't just be me. I can't be alone in this.
Come back, please.
Hope will understand.
Kind of fun to throw it, at least. I do like that it bounces between enemies. Was the mission pretty simple once you learn how to balance things? Yeah, I think I would have been pretty lost if I hadn't seen how to do that beforehand, because I don't think that was super clear. But once it was that, it was really just balance it the first time with the 4 portals, you know, switching the energy types, and then just do darkness energy for the last one, and that's really it. So that's not too bad. Am I just running this way and leaving? I think. So yeah, it was really, at least to get the, oh, defeat reinforcements. Whoops. I should look at my quest log here. It was really just do the 4 balance spots, and then do the 2 while you're fighting the boss. Boss was a little bit spicier than I was expecting for this, but at least it didn't start me back over when I died. I probably would have been a little bit grumpy if that was the case. Okay, I've sort of fought enough enemies with this game. Thank you.
Superb blade work, Guardian. You've taken your first steps towards Praxic dogma. For whatever the hell.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
It seems the Order that we created Bale in the first place.
Your methods armed Bale. Help us finish him.
Of course I will. I just didn't think
That your zealous order could make a mistake? That hoarding what you claim to denounce would cost humanity?
Oh, Eris is pissed.
we thought we had to protect the city.
I'm
So
looking
were
at
all
your
of us,
lightsaber. Hold on.
utilizing the darkness against the enemies of humanity, while you excoriated us for it.
I need to meditate on this. Guardian, there is no dredgen your blade can't cut. It's a reflection of you.
Requires purchase from
Say,
Eververse?
I'm not proud of myself or my order.
Man.
Perhaps you can help us change.
Exotic Order, Dungeon, Lawless Frontier Invasions, Lawless Frontier Jobs, Guardian to Renegade or Praxic Path Pursuits. Okay. Venus Europa. Sure. Okay, that quest wasn't as bad as I was worried that it was going to be. Again, once you know how to do the jumping puzzle in an area like that, it becomes significantly less frustrating. But you could see me going literally in circles for too long trying to find the shadowy path that I needed to go down. So I really wish Bungie would do a lot less of that. You know, we've been seeing it for a long time, even in raids too, where it's like, there's 9 holes to jump in. Which one's the right one? It's like, I mean, I don't know if that's fun anymore. You know, it's like fun for the Whisper mission, is that's you're finding the right path through and you're kind of optimizing your path. You know, run over run over run. But personally, I think we can start leaving some of that stuff behind. Oh, let me put my lightsaber away. I didn't realize that it was a kinetic slot weapon, though. I knew it was like a primary special ammo sort of deal, but Order has a lot to answer for, as much as it pains me. Thank you for uncovering this, Guardian. Oh, it's getting cold in here. While I make a full report to Zavala and the Vanguard, Drifters hasn't asked for us Imperium uniforms. He believes we'll need them on the Imperium's Venus base to lower Nightfall's defenses. I'm entailing Rao. She's a city defector and still carrying some guilt for it. Use that. Okay, I'm going to go talk to her next. Yep. How much time do I have left? It's 11. Got an hour left. See, I haven't finished Renegades in an hour. Your practic mentioned you needed my help. Let's not make a habit of this. My duties are my people first. The Tharsis Reformation are a particular breed of Vex. They've got an addiction to gambling and fashion. I know, they're great. It seems their sentience has led them to realize that they had a desire for personal expression and a preference not to be naked. As a result, certain vectors of the Reformation have acquired a taste for practical fashion, Imperium armor. Barrent curses come pre-built with weapon-proof weaves they can fashion into anything. They've been raiding our stores. Stop them, and I'll think the other way if a few more uniforms disappear. It's a good turn phrase for them. One last thing. Stop by our armor before you head out on this job. You'll need something to punch through. Okay. Well, I got to re-equip my buddy here, and I'll lock my... it has a Masterwork slot, or exotic slot. Exotic Catalyst can be inserted in the exotic. Checks the exotic Catalyst section in Triumph's turn where it can figure out where it can be. Well, there's a lot of pieces to this thing. Acquired from... 3 of them are acquired from Fire and Ice. Increases the number of targets that the Throne Sword can hit. Damage of the Throne Sword and reflected shots while on higher ground than the target. Okay, that's an obvious reference. Reflecting shots cause you to become amplified and grants a sword increased lunge distance for a single swing. Grants health regeneration based on the number of targets hit by the Throne Sword. Oh, interesting. These are forms. Take a balanced form, setting your tang and grip to focus on both offense and defense. Focus on deflection, focus on attack. So that's equilibrium. That's during the Praxis Path Pursuit, whatever that is. Mod sockets. Available through the Totality Division, the Pikers, and Tharsis Reformation. Okay. Mod sockets. My gosh. Found occasionally for sale in the Tharsis Cantina. Impact Core. I just have to keep an eye on that. Chance to discover will make and purchase of the Salvage Exchange Stall and the Equilibrium Dungeon. Okay. Melee damage applies an elemental effect. Reflection damage applies an elemental effect, and thrown damage does. Okay, so it's each different type. And then your colors here, which I'm sort of surprised you can't preview in the weapon here, because you can. Wait, what is this ghost? All right, that one's pretty good. What do we have actually for sale for Bright Dust this week? And no new shaders. Okay. Holiday Caroling. Alright, that one's pretty good. What's this guy? Okay. I don't really want to take off any of my, fundraising ghosts or anything. Gingerbread protection. Okay. Okay, here's the... Oh, it has a different weapon ornament and a crystal. Okay. I guess I don't know what the basic looks like, so that's not... I can't preview the crystal. That's a bit frustrating. Oh, is the preview for the ornament a preview for the crystal? Let's look. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so that one looks fine. The white one looks fine. It's purple. That looks okay. I kind of like that hilt, though. How much are those? 1,000 apiece? Requires Praxic Path quest completion. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I've got my usual weapon here, and I'm going to go talk to this fella. Totality armor, you light bearer who's raised such a ruckus around the place. The armor eyes you up and down. Well, I don't mind a bit of ruckus myself. There are plenty of abandoned drop pods scattered across Sol's old battlefields, easy enough to recover and repurpose as artillery. Even Guardians know nothing outside the pod survives contact with the pod. He laughs loudly and hands you a beacon. Imperium drop pod. Oh, so you get to drop your own drop pod. That's fun. Cover the uniforms on the Reformation fashion thieves on Mars. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to redo the Mars expansion quest. Oh, I should bring... Okay. I should bring this to Kepler. Out in the world. Which is... somewhere? The hell is Kepler? Oh, do I need to do it during solo ops? I thought I could explore Kepler, though. Is it in the portal? The Edge of Fate. Nope, that's timeline. Let's clear this out first. I apologize for all these like base level questions that I have, but I genuinely have not played Destiny 2 in a very long time. So some of this is kind of like base level things that I just genuinely don't know. Oh, that's Conqueror. I'm not worried about that. Wait, what do I still have flashing in here? Those are all cleared. Nothing? Are you still flashing? Yeah, you are. Okay. Cleared that stuff. Gosh, I have so much stuff. Ooh, a pulse rifle. I usually don't like when the weapons are kind of worn like that. But I kind of like this. Collective pugilism. Stacking and yeah, melee. Beacon rounds. I kind of like that. One for all beacon rounds seems like it might be okay. Micro missile frame. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that one for now. I'm just gonna put that in the vault. Melee, super, and weapons. I feel like I want super class and weapons, but I'm not sure if can I get all three of those. Like the three bottom. Oh, I guess I can. Okay, so I guess I'll... That seems to be the way that I would naturally gravitate towards. So maybe I'll keep an eye out for more of those. Because what would that do? Super increases the amount of super energy from all sources. And once you hit over 100, you get increased damage. Class. Gain an overshield when you use your class ability. Okay. And then weapons just does more damage. Ammo bricks from defeated targets have a chance to contain additional rounds. Increases weapon damage against bosses and opposing guardians. So I think health per orb Shields recharge more quickly and have additional health when facing combatants. I don't really care about melee, and I really don't care about grenade. I know it doesn't seem like it, because this is like my highest stat by and large, but that's just because I'm using pre-Edge of Fate gear here. So I guess health seems like it would be good. Maybe it's health, class, and weapon instead. Because super seems fine, but I don't think I use it enough to really make like a huge difference here. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to turn in. I need to figure out how to get to Kepler. Wallace Frontier. I wonder if I need to do the it's in my wallet. Oh yeah, I also need to see if there's a Tharsis Bazaar. I did see a Rick Hackus video at some point promoting that you could buy stuff from the bazaar, and I think it was outside. Hi, bud. It seemed like one of these areas that didn't seem super obvious. But I also don't see a lot of people out here. I would sort of expect there to see additional people hanging out. Oh, is it this? Hi, buddy. You got something to sell? Nope. Looking cool, though. I mean, these all look like storefronts. Hi, buddies. Oh, the fashion. I love it. Okay. I'll worry about that later. Whoops, hold on. Something here on my map. I think that's just the post box, though. Oh, there's a bunch. It's the bazaar. Look at that. Maybe if I looked at my map, I would find it faster. Oh, that's a tier 4. I'll keep that. I'm still at the point where, like, a lot of this tier 4 stuff is going to be things that I want to keep. At least to toss in the my vault. All right, so what do we have here for sale? Shrewd Survivor boots. Those guys. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there. Oh, the gloves. Okay. Earth Mosquito die-off continues. Tower blames altered iron level in terrestrial mammals. Okay. We've got the... That is certainly a helmet. That's some gear. What else do we have? You got anything? Anything here on the inner ring? That's my vault. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Not going to worry about it. Let's do whatever this mission is, and I'll figure out the cookie stuff later. Yeah, let's do that. I'll try and get... What step am I on? 37 and 45. I am definitely very surprised, though, that I got the lightsaber during the campaign, though. I really thought that would be
My time
a post-campaign thing, like I said. Oh, that was just a in-orbit thing. Okay.
Is this the secure mission channel? I'm still figuring out the Vanguard systems, I guess. Mr. Drifter wanted us to talk?
He has a way of facilitating connection through mischief.
That's fair.
Emissary? Speak then.
speak. That's a... How do you do?
That's Eris, man. Gotta love her. Yep, that's what I figured. Do drop pods now. What do I have? Strafing run or revitalize? I would like to get the drop pod. Oh, that goes in that slot. And revitalize? Okay. Oh, and that's on equip all. Okay, great. We'll try it out. Let's head in to do what I'm going to assume is the same mission here. Oh, okay. At least it's a different area, I think.
Just reading the brief here, we're stealing uniforms for the Mafia on Mars?
The Guardian is commandeering
I mean, you're
a
not
shipment
wrong.
of Imperium uniforms and personnel codes.
May I ask why?
To embed Totality Division spies with Bale's ranks. To turn the tide at the opportune moment.
Espionage. Now we're speaking my language.
Capture zones, disrupt batteries. Okay. We'll do it again. Is this not a zone I can capture? Oh, I am. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's bring out the void weapons here. Pop these shields. Gambler Wyvern is really good. Defeat combatants or guardians with scout rifle final blows. That's probably not gonna happen. Just gonna put that out there. They're really lobbing them across there. Okay. Oh, there's one hidden back there. Whoa, jeez. Oh, come on, man. Almost out of capture. Okay, it's gonna spawn a bunch more batteries, right? Is there another battery I saw over here? No. Oh, there it is. And one tucked over here. There we go. Is that all of them? Nope. New zone. There you go. I saw you coming in, chicken. Oh, there's another one. Yikes. I'm not really worried about the damage they do. I'm just more worried about them pushing me around. Okay. Let's move onward to our next area with some shields.
I recognize
Clear the area.
someone knows more
Alrighty.
than I do. Your knowledge has changed the world, Miss Morn. This Dredge and Bale that Mr. Drifter is after, what do you think Six wants with him?
As a Dredgen, Bale adheres to sword logic as a method of violence and paracausal growth. Every death inflicted under sword logic tides that death to a benefactor.
Oop.
And that enables greater subsequent death.
We already know Bale is tithing to Six. And Six wants to use it to escape.
Okay, 3 waves?
Escape what?
I mean, that's the question, right? I'm an independent Minotaur. Coming in from everywhere. Should probably look for the giant glowing circle to figure out where they're coming from. I do really like the fashion on these Vex. That's really good. Jeez. Can I get him around? Yep. The end of that wave? Yes. Anybody with that grenade. Sheesh. Seems like the end of these waves is usually these exploding guys. Zip, zap, zip everybody here. One last dude down there. Okay, get all that heavy ammo. Take that a little bit. 50 of the currency. This campaign is a little bit longer than I was expecting, which I'm pleasantly surprised by.
Escape reality. They are beings beyond our perception of matter. Being bound to our reality and dependent on sapient life is like prison. The Outers need a massive singularity to escape through. The one on Kepler was puny.
It will take this amount of tides for the strength necessary to create such a gateway to the ascendant plane.
And extinction's worth?
I mean, that sounds bad. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's right. This stuff. Well, that was just gonna happen. Oh, hello. Andor Minotaur. Oh my gosh. That amount of explosions was very satisfying. Okay, where's the weapons specialist? It's this guy over here with the diamond. Yep. Okay. Thought I could jump out of the way of the artillery stuff, but it appears not. Should be fine on that one. Pull that. Oh, I have this one open. Okay, great. Oh, I have this one open too. Okay. Okay. Didn't even notice. So let's open this last one. Okay. Really sure I was just gonna walk off the map there for a second. Okay, we'll find the weapons guy again. Looks like they're down here, I think. Oh, one of the gamblers. Alright, one more shield. Just right here. There we go. Yikes. Okie dokie. Third and final area?
I do have to
I
go
think.
through you for all questions about the Nine, don't I?
We can one for one. I have about 40 questions just on worms. To be honest, when Zavala assigned us to collaborate, I was hesitant. You are very intimidating, Miss Morn.
Yes. And you are not. Which is how I knew I had to be careful. My godhood is behind me. And yours ahead.
Your ride's on the way, Guardian. Hang tight. Does Mr. Drifter do this often? Setting up an accidental call to get his friends talking?
Oh yeah, you know.
Has it ever worked before?
Yes. Often.
Great. Okay, and then the other one's gonna be... Oh, right down here. Connected to these giant anti-air guns. Why not? Makes sense. Hold on, let me just arm this guy. Alright, that first one should be exploding here pretty soon, I think. Yep. Let's clear out everything else. The regular day at the office. Ooh, alright, hold up. Another chicken come at me. Man, void damage still just does so much. Okay, arriving in 30 seconds. Oh my. How'd that big guy sneak up on me? Probably because I was ADS for longer than I should have. Like right now. Ship has arrived. Yeah. Which way are you pointing? Over here. Yikes. Man, that can be pretty challenging to leap up into sometimes. Goodbye. Alright, let's get our rewards here. I'm assuming I stole some uniforms? I think all I got was currency for lockboxes on that one.
You, Lodi. Let us continue our work unraveling the Nine's plans. It has been frustrating recently to confront them alone. I have learned that I am at my best when alongside others.
I like that. And hey,
Read those
knowledge is a
weapons.
trade. You teach me about your expertise, I'll teach you mine.
You are strange, emissary. I could do with the novelty of it.
Okay. Or what's our next mission? Well, let's clear out this stuff again. Oh. So many bonuses. Okay. What are Vanguard alerts? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, it's like, it's kind of what I wanted anyway. For before, like, there wasn't like a replacement for, like, the Strike playlist. And I was kind of missing that of, just having something that I can go in and... I don't play Strikes super often, but I was looking for that replacement of, hey, I just want to go play some Strikes. On the black market? Okay, back to Spaceport here. Let's give an unofficial stretch here. It hasn't started raining out yet, as far as I can tell. But man, I think it's coming. I think we're supposed to get quite a lot too. I live down here in San Diego, and occasionally when we get rain, especially heavy rain that comes pretty soon, it can be pretty bad here. I thought that wasn't really the case before I moved here, but apparently there's a different kind of soil here that makes it especially tricky when we get a lot of rain. Something about the desert. Alright, I need to sell 3 of these things on the black market. I think my only complaint so far has been I'm not sure that it like really feels like I'm a scoundrel here. I'm doing a lot of Destiny stuff, but like not a lot of different stuff here. Are you guys looking? This Vex lowers its head module and scans the Imperium uniform that you hand it. Analysis: exquisite play steel meshwork, conflicting ideologies inside the Imperium crafts practical fashion. These are threads that suffer deletion for. They shall allow clandestine operations across Tharsis. When you're saying you require these for an operation, but please allow us to profit you in exchange for the leftovers. I shall alert other sentries of the wardrobes you've acquired. Okay. Second one's over here. These fellas. Hello. Vexilor, yep. Zephyrus mentioned throughout the intranet that you intend subterfuge on Venus with this fashion and the totality. There's an appendage defensively. We intend to keep your secret, but we're watching Rouse Barents. Reformation will not abide territory acquisition by the Scion or her lackeys, is what we would do in her position. Okay. And somebody tucked back here. Hello, fellow kids. Yep. Drifters behind Imperium lines. I hope this fashion you've required return them safely. Not for the Drifter. The Reformation will remain in the Conductor's clutches. A most unprofitable timeline. Whatever secrets to Nightfall await us on Venus, may this practical fashion allow you to supplant them in your own panoplies. Yep, you too. You and your panoplies. Yep. You go with Rao in the Cantina. That's the one that is back here. Don't have it mapped out in my head quite yet. Never thought I'd see a Guardian user on a trot pods. Looms beside himself. I forgot to use them. Sorry. My handlers are offering reward for returning the uniform spares. Any spares? Been to disaster for today. Shame. Okay. Speak with honor. Am I going to sidle up or am I meeting you up top? I'm going to sidle up. Let's have a chat. Swing. Hello.
We have the shuttle. We have the call sign. It's time to take the fight to the Imperium. Get to their firebase on Venus and gut the Nightfall Station's shield generator. It's the only way to breach the station and destroy the core that the Nine have fashioned. Preferably before Bale fires on the last city. Our personal con artist is hard at work occupying Bale and Six. We're relying entirely on his intel here, so keep your eyes peeled.
I won't be able to talk to you once you're in. And Blue's still not picking up. Gotta go.
This op has
gotta go.
Quiet. In and out. Imperium none the wiser.
You know that's not how it's gonna go. Come on.
Vanguard are occupied tracking their own leads on the prophecy. Vanguard scouts report that matter across the Earth is transposing into other matter. Subtle, but hard to ignore.
That seems really bad.
By cracking Nightfall wide open. Best case scenario, we take down the shields, board Nightfall Station, and end this before they extinguish every light bearer in the city.
That would be a good scenario.
And if you wish it, the darkness as well.
Okay, bye. Okay. You mentioned the long con. Okay, let's head to orbit here. All right, unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. I gotta go wrap some Christmas presents because it's the 23rd. I still have not done that. I've bought them all, so I'm good on that front. You can sort of see Shrimpy in there. It's very dark in here today. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for coming and hanging out. Thank you for all the new follows. I'm super close to 300, so hopefully I can get there soon. My hair looks a mess. It's fine. I'll be back tomorrow. We Roguelike It Wednesdays. We'll be starting off City of Beats. I'll be doing that. I might try and squeeze in the last little bit of the Symphony of the Night randomizer that I started yesterday. If not, then maybe we'll do that a little bit on Friday. All right. Thanks so much. Got the lightsaber. Did the whole thing today. Got the whole thing. So I will be playing this probably again next week, just to see if I can finish it then. I'm assuming we don't really have that much left, so we'll be getting it done here pretty soon. Thanks so much. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.